Coach's Desk family, welcome again to another edition of the Coach's Desk with host Coach Minzy and the people. It's an interesting topic that we're going to be discussing today. We'll be talking about sprint sensation Sha'Carri Richardson. We just want to find out if she's the real deal, because some persons are saying that she's the real deal, others are saying that it was just a one-off run. And she has made the news before in 2019, and in 2021 again she's up in the news. So let's look at where Sha'Carri is coming from, people. I mean, of course, everybody knows that she does the 100 and 200 meters, right? And her personal best currently is the 10.72 seconds that she did last weekend at the Miramar Invitationals. That was a positive 1.6 meters per second. So, of course, and she have a personal best of 22.00 over the 200 meters, and that was done while representing LSU. Yeah, man. So, she is now one of the females that is ranked in the top 10. That's 10.72, sixth fastest 100 meter time for female athletes. So she's up there in the money. So let's give a backdrop of where Richardson is coming from, people. She won 100 meter titles at the AAU Junior Olympics in 2016. And then another title at the U-Staff Junior Championships in 2017. So she has been running for quite a number of years now. She made her international debut at the Pan Am 2017 Under 20 Athletics Championship, that's American. But she actually won a gold medal in the 4x1 100 meters relay. Yeah, man, she ran with Tara Davis, Cunningham, that's Gabrielle Cunningham and Rebecca Smith. Yeah, man. After that, people, she enrolled at LSU. That's the Louisiana State University, and they are commonly known as LSU Lady Tigers. You know what I mean? So that's where she started to hone her craft. And at the 2019 NCAA Divisional I Indoor Track and Field Champion, she was a finalist 60 meter and the 200 meters. So persons would have seen her progress there. And but probably no one would have said at that particular time that she was the real deal. But I mean, at the 2019 NCAA Division I Outdoor Track and Field Championship, that is where persons really knew who Sha'Carri Richardson was. You know what I mean? Because she won the 100 meters and placed runner-up second in the 200 meters by less than 100th of a second. At that meet, she ran 10.75 seconds in the 100 meters and 22.00 in the 200 meters. So that's when persons start to talk about Sha'Carri and if she was the next big thing. After that stellar performance, people, she actually put away her eligibility to turn pro because she actually training with former sprinter. Everybody know Dennis Mitchell. Yeah, man, big sprinter in his time. That's where she's training now. So she forego her college eligibility and now is a professional athlete, people. Now, Sha'Carri lit up the track, literally, on Saturday, and persons are talking and they are saying that she's gonna dethrone the likes of Shelley and Fraser Price, Elaine Thompson-Era, and Dina Asher Smith. You know what I mean? So they are saying now that she is the favorite going into this Tokyo Olympics. But people, remember, let me put this out there. She has to pass the US trials first, people. And the last time she went to that trial, it wasn't a good look for her. You understand? And running a one-off race is good. You know what I mean? But Running the rounds, it's a different story. Being experienced on the circuit is a different story. But I could remember at age 21 when Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce won as well. So, I mean, we're not taking anything away from this youngster. She's fast. I mean, her top-end speed, people, is very, very, very good. You know what I mean? So in other words, she decelerates at a slower pace than her competitors. You understand? So she's a very, 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 very strong athlete. Even with that frame, she's a small frame. 5 feet 1 inches. Yeah, man, small frame. And remember, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is also a diminutive figure as well. So, I mean, we're not taking anything away from Sha'Carri, people. It's just that persons are just saying that she has to prove herself in the rounds first. And the US trials will definitely be a big test for her first. And once she comes through that scratch-free, then definitely it's going to be a big favorite badge that will be hovering around her, definitely. But I don't want to be biased in this review, people. But I mean, boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't want to be biased. But she will definitely be going up against some mean competitors. Yeah, man. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. Oh my God, that's my girl. Elaine Thompson, Era, oh my God. Dina Asher Smith, oh my God. The Britain, oh my God. Sha'Carri, you really have to come good. But I'm not doubting this youngster. I'm not doubting her because, you know, track and field there's always an emerging talent. And once she continues to work hard, her coach is an experienced person as well. And the key thing about that is peaking your athletes for the meet, for the time, you know what I mean, for the moment. And we see where Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce has always peaked at the right time. We see where Elaine Thompson also should have always peaked at the right time. But I mean, can't take anything away from Sha'Carri. Persons are saying it's April and she's running that fast, yada, yada, yada. But she actually did, I think, 2 rounds in that meet gone. She ran 11 in the heats, and then she came blazing. Persons are still skeptical about, I mean, the wind speed. Persons are skeptical about the wind speed. But, I mean, this gives track and field fans something to talk about, because there wasn't anything really to talk about in terms of competition. So with this gauntlet that has been thrown down by Carri, definitely it has tongues wagging right across the track and field fraternity, and that's a good look. Yeah, female track and field or track event never dies, you know what I mean, and we're happy for that. Definitely the men's side, it's gonna be a bit more competitive because there's not a clear favorite. I mean, trust me, both ends will be competitive, people. Don't get me wrong, but trust me, I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for the moment when the commentator said, "This is the moment that we've all been waiting for. It's the final of the 100 meters women event." You know what I mean? And then the list of competitors, the 8 competitors that will make the final. And then after that, gun fires. It's catch me if you can. I believe it's going to be down to which one of these athletes execute on the day, definitely. You know, you have to go through your rounds first, and how you execute, how you recover after each round, things that you need to work on and so forth. So it's going to be interesting, people. But trust me, this kid, Sha'Carri, she seems like the real deal. You know what I mean? Seems like the real deal. I mean, we can't take anything away from her. Trust me. Let's see what else she has in store. I probably will think that her next event will be at 200 meters. A coach probably allow her to run at 200 meters before she does another 100 meters. So I mean, it's how the program is going. We don't know at what stage of her workout she's at, or the instruction that she got in that event or that race. Where is it that she was told to just test out the engine to see what is happening, because it's a final race, you know what I mean, and it was only one event, even though she ran 2 rounds. So you never know, people. Different coaches, different instructions, you know what I mean, different training methodology. So definitely we will see what will happen, but it is a good look. It's going to be very competitive. Elaine Thompson, Shelley and Fraser Price, Dina Asher Smith, and Sha'Carri Richardson. And of course, you can't forget about other persons who will show up. Talu. Yeah, you can't leave out a Talu. You also have some other Jamaicans, Natalia White. Trust me, it's going to be interesting going into the Olympics. And we can't wait for that to happen. Coaches Desk family, thanks very much for tuning in. Yeah, man, you know that we are here, and we have to give something to the track and field fans, because we know there are a lot of track and field fans out there as well, and they will love to hear our insight on this youngster. So we just dropped this video to give something to the track and field fans. Big up yourselves. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you're new, hit the subscribe button, and of course, continue to support the movement by telling a friend to tell a friend about the Coaches Desk. Bless. Peace out.